So we gonna keep fighting, y'all. We gonna keep pushing. That's all we can do. My name is Alan Denard with Detroit Will Breathe. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Renita Moore, and I'm gonna tell my story.
All right.
My story is, I was in a Section 8 house. I went from a shelter in 2013. I was in an apartment and in 2014. In 2017, I moved to another apartment. In 2017, in 2016, I moved to another apartment. 2017, I moved in a house. The house that I stayed in was on 3 Mile Drive. I lived there until 2019 in November. The reason, and I was with CMA. They put me Section 8 to help you. They came out in September in 2019, and they did the inspection. What they told them, I ain't seen nothing wrong, but they simply said they wanted to know because of the small cracks in the basement, but the chemicals coming in the house. Okay, they did. The city was full, so they were trying to get somebody there to tell them what's wrong with the property. And they went down there. They did find somebody which the real estate people that I was with paid out of their pocket. And when they came back out, when Section 8 came back out, they stood up and didn't tell me that I had to move. The way I found out I had to move, the mortgage company called me and said, "Why are you still paying your rent?" I said, "That's what I'm supposed to do." And they say, "Well, we gave you a paper for you to be evicted, and you got to go to court." It was just within the same week. That was on the weekend, Saturday. Wednesday, I had to be in court. I went to see United Housing Collision attorneys. I got one of them. He postponed it. But in the end, when I went to court, I don't understand why I'm not in that home, because from my understanding, that when the person that took my money, they used to come out, sit up, and said that they were selling the homes on the east side that they had. And I was very interested in that house, I can tell you that. So, when they told me if I moved out, and the real estate people that owned the house, in a certain different time, which was like 10 days, I would have no problem with saying moved in good favor, which they did. They kept their word. I moved, put my stuff in storage. I sit up and I went to a family member, my mother's house, apartment, and I was there until Corona came. And I was still looking for a place. Found one house. CMA told me, "Oh, you don't qualify." I'm like, that don't make no sense. I was trying to call them why I don't qualify. This place is cheaper than the one I was in before. This house. So I didn't get an answer. So I found an apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. Filled out the paperwork with CHS, and they kept trying to call them to sit up and let them know, "Hey, we need y'all to come out and inspect the place." CMA never answered their phone. So I'm wondering what's going on. They called me saying, "We can't keep holding this apartment because we got to have it rented out." I said, "All right." So I kept calling for 2 weeks, no answer. 2 days in February, CMA called me and tell me, what's up, Ms. Moore? I said, "I'm trying to find out why ain't nobody came out and inspect the apartment that I'm trying to get. Let me pull up your paperwork." "Oh, your box just expired 2 days ago."
Wow.
So that put me homeless. So from when the Corona came, that made it, my mama, she kind of followed rules. So when they said, if anybody in your apartment that don't belong, that ain't on your lease, you're gonna lose your place. So I ended up going to the shelter. I went from one shelter and then I went to another. And I'm like, this don't make no sense why I'm even homeless, because I didn't owe no lights, no gas, no water bill. All my bills were paid. So I'm wondering why am I homeless? So I'm fighting, looking for places and everything now, trying to get back into a home like I like it. I was interested in the home. I wanted to buy the home that I was in. But now it's like none of that exists, and I don't like it. I paid